everyone, it is Wednesday, May 4th, and welcome to Odds Wizard, where we bet for fun by betting together. We had an incredible night last night. We hit our Cauldron, went 3 for 3. That Penguins game, I'll be honest, I couldn't stay up for it. I picked 3 early picks last night so that we could get to bed early. Triple overtime was not meant for me, but it was an incredible game. They brought in a backup goalie who's spent most of his career in the minors, and he managed to hold off the Rangers for 2 periods. And we got the win in the Pittsburgh Penguins game, which was awesome. The Celtics dominated their game, and then the Mets, they had their 4 runs by the 4th inning. So we covered all 3 of our bets. We hit our Cauldron. It is, I think, our 4th or 5th one. I'm going to go back and keep track of that, but it was an awesome, awesome night. I love when we hit all 3 picks. It definitely made that Penguins game much more interesting, knowing that that would have been our 3rd pick, which is why we do that. It just kind of gives us that extra boost on nights like that. Hopefully, we can see that again tonight. I haven't done a back-to-back Cauldron yet, but fingers crossed it'll be today. We've got some good picks for you. We've got a Major League Baseball game, we have an NHL playoff game, and an NBA playoff game. And it's Wednesday. What does that mean? Winners. We're only picking winners today. No spreads, no prop picks. We're just picking who's going to win the game. Keep it simple for today. We're going to start with that Major League Baseball pick. I'm going to take the Blue Jays to upset the Yankees, and that's at plus 110. The game is tonight. It's at 7 o'clock. The Yankees have been on fire so far this season. They have been unstoppable. They've got the best record in baseball, which is weird because you've got the Yankees and Mets both in New York, pretty much the 2 best records in baseball. The Yankees, I feel like they've got to come back down to earth at some point. And if there's a team that's going to do it, it's going to be the Blue Jays. Last night, their bullpen actually ruined it for the Blue Jays. Alek Manoah went, I think, 7 innings, only gave up 1 run, and they ended up losing 9-1, which means their bullpen gave up 8 runs. So just absolutely brutal. There is great hitters on both sides of this game, so it's going to be fun to watch. It's probably going to be the best MLB game to watch tonight just because there's so many stars in there. You've got Rizzo and Judge who are on fire for the Yankees, and you've got Vlad Guerrero Jr. And Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays who are also raking. So you're gonna see some runs in this game most likely. Pitching for the Blue Jays tonight is Kikuchi, who is extremely underrated. And I think it's because he's so hot or cold. He's either going to give up 5 runs or 1 run, not a lot in between, but more often I feel like he gives up the 1 to 2 runs. So I'm more betting on him tonight to hold the Yankees down than anything. And I'm kind of a believer in the law of averages. The Yankees have been so good throughout the season that I feel like they've got to come back down to earth at some point, and maybe not. Maybe there's like the Seattle Mariners from the late 90s where they win 120 games. I just don't know if that's possible. I don't know if the Yankees pitching can hold up that well. So I'm expecting them to start coming back down to earth sometime soon. Hopefully that's tonight with our Blue Jays pick. So Blue Jays over the Yankees at plus 110. Our second pick, we're going to go to the NHL. We're 1 for 1 in the NHL playoffs. Let's see if we can do it again. I'm going to take the Hurricanes to beat the Bruins at minus 120. It's a 7 o'clock game on ESPN also. Carolina is at home, and they won the first game at home 5-0. I think they're a far superior team. If you guys have been following us for a while, you will know that I've been picking Carolina to win games throughout the regular season. I think they're a very deep team. I think they're a very good team. And they've got a lot of scorers in lines 1 through 4. I think they have a big advantage over the Bruins in this first series. I don't know going in the next series if they're going to be as much of a favorite. But right now, I think Carolina is a far superior team to Boston. No offense to my Boston fans. I just think that Carolina is just that much better. And with Rata in goal, I think he's better than the Bruins goalie. I do. And in the playoffs, there's a common saying that hockey playoffs should be renamed goalie. And I think it's pretty true. You can only make it further in the playoffs if your goalie's hot. And I think Rata could be that guy that keeps them going longer. So I'm going to take the Hurricanes over the Bruins at minus 120. Again, that's a 7 o'clock game. Now, I've been trying really hard not to pick late games, and I wanted to pick an NBA game tonight. I could have done some props, but that goes against our Wednesday winners. And all the spreads are crazy, both for the favorites and for the underdogs. So I'm going to have to take something that I'm a little nervous about. I'm going to take the Mavs to upset the Phoenix Suns at plus 205. That's right, plus 205. There are 6-point underdogs. The game is tonight at 10 o'clock on TNT. They did not look great the first game. And playing in Phoenix is tough. Phoenix could be the best team in the NBA. So for Dallas to win this, they are going to need all of their guys to bring their A game. And they did not in the first one. Luka looked great. Everybody after him did not. His role players need to step up, and he honestly needs to distribute the ball better. It's all going to come down to Luka and how he plays. I think the other factor in the game, and this could be my personal beef against pretty much professional soccer, is he whined against every time somebody touched him. Luka, stop whining. Give me a break. You're a 30 or 25-year-old man. If somebody touches you, just move on and keep playing the game. He's so worried about every time somebody touches him at being a foul, and I get it. You're trying to get the other team in foul trouble. Stop. Just freaking score 50 points and shut up. The other thing they need is Brunson and Finney Smith to step up and start making some baskets. I think they can if Luka starts including them more, not once every 5 or 6 times down the court. It's tough to get a rhythm that way. I really think that the Dallas Mavericks can win this with a good game plan and if they execute. So I'm hoping they do tonight. But they're going up against a good team with the Phoenix Suns. They're just so deep. But this should be the best NBA game to watch tonight. I think the other one's going to be a blowout again. So if you want to watch basketball tonight, watch the Mavs beat the Suns. If you take all 3 of our picks, the odds are going to be plus 1072. Huge long shot to hit the Cauldron. I'm not overconfident because of last night. These are just the best games I could find for tonight for us to watch. But yeah, plus 1072 to hit all 3 of our picks. To recap what those are, we've got the Jays to beat the Yankees. We have the Hurricanes to beat the Bruins. We've got the Mavs to upset the Suns. If you haven't yet, follow us on Twitter. I'll put it down here. And if you haven't, also subscribe and tell your friends. Get everybody in on our Vagabond group of friends that's rooting for games with variable teams every night. I'm going to pick the best games for us to watch every night so that you know what to watch if your team's boring. All right? You guys have a great Wednesday. We will see you tomorrow, hopefully with another Cauldron under our belt. And have a great day. Good luck with your bets.